In the Call of Cthulhu, Lovecraft tells us of Cthulhu's ability to quickly and completely regenerate after being burst like a bubble when struck by a ship. And in At the Mountains of Madness, we learn that the Cthulhu spawn, and thus we can assume Cthulhu also, seem to have been composed of matter more widely different from that which we know, having come from even remoter gulfs of cosmic space. In the Chaosium role-playing game, Call of Cthulhu, the question is asked, what happens if you nuke Cthulhu? The answer given, he reforms 15 minutes later, but now he is radioactive. Now I hate playing games that take place in Lovecraft's era. The 1920s were a shitty time for most of the country, no matter how much authors and filmmakers try to glamorize it. I prefer the modern era. But a close second would be the 50s, and one of Chaosium's best books is Atomic Age Cthulhu. So you can imagine my disappointment when they didn't include any stats for actually dropping an atomic bomb. So that is what has prompted me to give you a definitive in-game answer to what happens if you nuke Cthulhu. First, I'm going to drop some science on you. A joule is a unit of energy. When it explodes, a single stick of dynamite releases approximately 1 million joules of energy. 1 million joules equals 1 megajoule. 1 terajoule equals 1 million megajoules. The atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima exploded with a force of 63 terajoules. That's approximately 15 kilotons of TNT, or 63 million sticks of dynamite. Now, in the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition game, a single stick of dynamite does 4d10 damage. So the minimum damage you could do to Cthulhu by dropping an atomic bomb on him, using real-world statistics, is 252 million points of damage.
What the fuck?
And maximum damage would be 2,520,000,000 points of damage.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Let me just check Cthulhu in game stats. Armor points, 21. Regenerates 6 points a round. And has 160 hit points. 160. Yep. Cthulhu's dead.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Blasted back beyond space and time. And it gets better. Well, not for Cthulhu, but it does for nuke lovers everywhere. And followers of that jerk Nyarlathotep. 1 petajoule equals 1 billion megajoules. The Russian-made Tsar Bomba, the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated, at least here on planet Earth that we know of, explodes with a force of 210 petajoules, the equivalent of 50 megatons of TNT, or 210 billion sticks of dynamite. So once again, in game terms, if you hit Cthulhu with the King Bomb, the minimum damage would be, survey says, 840 billion points of damage, with a maximum damage of 8 trillion 400 billion points of damage. And that is your gaming math for the day. Feel free to leave a comment at the bottom and argue all about it. Cthulhu Fatagan.
Dynamite!